Tonight's game between the Tampa Bay Rowdies and Atlanta Silverbacks ends in a 1-1 draw. Stay tuned for post-game interviews.
Eddie decided to play it back when perhaps he should have played it forward. The wind was holding up, it was difficult wind, so you got to think of all those things in an instant and then make a right decision. He chose to try and go back. It's a difficult ball to get 40 yards back to Jeff and put their defender. Fair play to their defender. He was anticipating a mistake, their striker, anticipating a mistake, and he got his prize for it. I was pleased with the players' reaction to the goal. They didn't drop their heads. They kept pushing on. We managed to create quite a number of corners, free kicks in and around the box, situations whereby we could put them under pressure, and culminating with one of those, Yama managing to score to bring us back into the game just before half-time. I think that was a fair reflection of the game at half-time. That was one each. I don't know what the shot count was, but I can't remember Jeff having to make too many critical saves. So a lot of their good play was flashy in terms of breaks and people overloading and running through. But in terms of through the middle of our defence and getting clean strikes, apart from the end, the number 10 had one past the post. When that time the game's really stretched and open and everyone's tired. I felt overall that wasn't too bad an element. I wasn't so happy, as I said before, in terms of when that ball is half cleared by them, one of our defenders should be contesting, in my estimation, just to even help the ball back where it's come from. But in the first half, they allowed their strikers to dominate the game by controlling the ball and then they're setting the tempo. And that's not something we're normally guilty of, but tonight we were.
Actually, maybe Daniel Discott heading, then the bar hit the post, the bar, then maybe Daniel Anthony, Dizzy. Right. I call Dizzy, so Dizzy is good set. Then I just kick it.
Yeah, I thought our reaction, in the first half after we conceded early on, I thought we were relentless, trying to push forward at that point in time to try to even out the scoreline. On that goal, I just timed my run. Luke played a great ball in. I think it bounced off the crossbar and then back into Dizzy, and then it kind of bounced around a little bit. And Yama was there to get a foot on it, and he just kind of hit it, bounced off the post, off the keeper's hands, and went in. So it was the right place at the right time, but we conceded too early in the game, and it's, from a defensive standpoint, we just have to make sure that we're condensing our space a little bit better and making sure that we're a bit more compact so we don't allow early goals like that in games, especially at home.
How managing the time over this next week?
Yeah, I think our coaching staff does a pretty good job of managing players as far as fatigue, guys who've played more minutes than others and stuff, and Rick does a good job of letting us rest when he feels it's necessary, and then making sure that we're sharp and ready to go leading up to the game. But we have a group of experienced guys on this team who know how to manage their bodies well enough, and it's just a matter of it's this late in the season, and we need to win, and that's essentially what it comes down to. So I think the mentality is, trying to push through that, that fatigue factor that, you may endure throughout the period of time when you're playing close games back to back. But all in all, I think, we'll be fine.
Once again, here at Al Stadium, tonight's game ends in a 1-1 draw. For RowdySoccer.com, I'm Sandy Zarnecki.